So everybody knows that Elle Woods in Legally Blonde is the Harvard lawyer, or sorority girl turned Harvard lawyer. And naturally, Elle Woods' name was mentioned quite a few times over the course of Fresh Talk. So I got to tell you this story real quick before I wash my face and go to bed. I want to tell you a bedtime story. Not too long ago, I got to have an authentic Elle Woods moment in court, and it has honestly been one of the highlights of my career. So my client was charged with felony assault. I'm not just talking about throwing hands here. I'm talking about my client was charged with inflicting serious, severe bodily physical injury onto another person. Okay, as serious charges. So the first thing we do is a preliminary hearing. This is where the judge hears evidence to determine whether or not there's probable cause to send this case to the grand jury to indict my client for a felony. Well, this case was thrown at me at the last minute. I didn't even really have time to prepare, talk to my client. I've got to wing it. So I get up there. The prosecutor starts questioning the officer. The officer tells this horrific story about how my client held this girl down and literally ripped her fingernails off of her fingers. I mean, it paints this gruesome picture. It sounds awful. I'm looking at my client like, this does not look like somebody that has the capacity to do something so gruesome. I mean, that's awful, right? So I'm thinking, oh my Lord, what in the world am I going to do with this, you know? So soon enough, it's my turn to cross-examine this officer. And I just start with, officer, did you take any pictures of your victim's alleged injuries? And he said, yeah, I took pictures. I gave them to the prosecutor. And I said, well, I haven't seen those. And the prosecutor starts digging through his file, and he finds the pictures, and he hands them over to me. Oh. Now, mind you, I'm the only woman in the courtroom, okay? I take one look at those pictures, and I know. I flopped that picture over to that officer, and I said, officer, you're aware that your victim's wearing Lee press-on nails, right? He said, I don't know anything about nails. I said, there's no blood on these fingernails in this picture, are there? No, but she said she ripped her fingernails off of her hands. I said, you can tell in these pictures that these fingernails you're talking about are basically stickers that were pulled off of her hands, right? Like little stickers, little nail stickers. He's like, I don't know. She said she ripped her fingernails off. Case dismissed.